You know, if a dinosaur sneezes, everybody knows. It's like the whole neighborhood knows. It's like, I know some of you think there's fireworks at night. That's just me sneezing. That's all that is. Yeah. So
well, I'm glad you explained that because I've been rather concerned.
Yeah, so wear a mask, even if you're a dinosaur, a dino mask.
A dynamite. Okay, yeah. It's really, really important. And of course, if you have hands, you have to wash them on a regular basis.
Oh, so, yeah. Or claws. Wash your claws. Oh, look, I'm seeing other stuffies. Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Very helpful.
Barry's bunny.
And I'm seeing toes. But don't worry, I'm not going to eat your toes.
And you don't even
I'm not going to eat your bunnies. You all know I'm a vegetarian. I only eat green things.
It's a good...
Not green like frogs, you know. Green like plants.
Are you going to get to be with any plants or even frogs in the coming week?
Yes, my plan. Rabbi, let me tell you my plan. Shall I tell you?
I have a plan. I like to know these things.
Well, I'm going to take a little vacation because you know, this HBO or whatever this is that we're doing here, like I'm going to take a little break from it, and I'm going to go visit some friends. The Purim dinosaur and the Sukkot dinosaur, and they have they're lovely dinosaurs. They're lots of fun.
Are they like you? Are they vegetarians?
Yes, we're all vegetarians in my species of dinosaur. It's called herbivores.
Herbivores.
Yes.
Okay. You eat a lot of plants.
Plants, mostly ferns. If you're ever wondering what to bring me as a gift, a fern is always nice.
See, so challah or ferns, they're both good?
Well, challah's not made from meat, you know.
It's not made from plants either.
Of course. What do you think? What do you think it's sunshine? Come on, Rabbi. What do they teach you in that rabbinic training of yours? Yeah, it's plants. It's wheat.
Plants. It's plant-based.
I'm sorry, the dinosaur's being just a touch rude here. No. Like, are you looking forward to doing anything special now that it's summertime?
Well, I think I'm looking forward to the dinosaur's vacation. Yes, I want to go out. I would like to do things that I can do, like ride my bike and take long walks and look at the river, beautiful things, being in the sky.
Yeah.
I think I'm not going to go to camp.
No, maybe not this summer.
Maybe not this summer. But Diney, you know what? Before you take a break, I always think it's a really good idea to look back and think about how much you've grown, because even as a dinosaur, you've grown. I don't just mean physically, I mean the kinds of skills you have and your interests. Is there something that you did in the last year that you were very proud of? Now, just before you answer, I also want to ask any of the kids who are on with us if there's something that you're proud of. Would you like to put that into the chat? That would be
great. Good idea, yeah. Yeah, they could do that. They can put it in the chat. Rabbi, it's a nice question you ask. What is a way? I thought you meant, did I grow taller? But you know, I haven't grown in 45 million years. Like I've been stately. But you know, I was never a famous TV star before, like I am now. I get fan mail.
You?
Yeah, I got one letter from you. But it took me a long time to write back. You know, I had to learn to use a keyboard. My keyboarding skills are very good now. In fact, if any of you want to write to me this summer, I promise I will write back. Do you want to know my email address? Should I tell it to you?
Some of you might know it, but it would be a good idea. Maybe we can put it.
Should I give you my work email or my home email?
Whatever is most convenient. I think you're going to be on a break, so maybe your personal email.
No. I'll give you I'll give you both. You can choose. My work email is the Shabbat dinosaur. Do you have a pen?
I do.
You may want a pen. You may want to write. Yes, you may want to write this down. The Shabbat dinosaur at
Okay.
EmanuelNYC.org.
And that's where we all work. And
Yes.
it's going to be so great when we're back in the temple. We get to see you all the time.
Oh, yeah. And my personal email is the Shabbat Dinosaur at Gmail. Like everybody, Gmail, not AOL.
Not AOL because you're not that old?
No. Yeah, that's a good one, Rabbi Ehrlich. Oh, my goodness. That's
We kind of thought that you were
good.
AOL
They did teach you something in rabbi school. Dinosaur.
every now and then. But you are such a trendsetter, so I thought you would have an AOL address, and then just for the sake of nostalgia, you'd hold on to it.
No, I only learned how to use email like last week, 2 weeks ago. It's very new. I love it. You can't eat it, but I still love it. Okay, I see maybe some of our friends are proud of things too.
Yeah, I want to say that Zoe is proud of her family, which is fantastic. And Harry and Bunny says he is proud of graduating first grade. Congratulations, Harry. So David is proud that he can go on a long car ride without making a lot of stops. That is very big, boy.
Oh my goodness, I can't even do that, because when I tried to go for a long car ride, we always get flat tires because I'm too heavy and we have to get new tires. It's a pain, I tell you. Better if I go in a truck, really.
A trailer.
A monster truck. I like to drive too.
There you go. Good to hear. Well, and Tiny.
My friend Sam, he's going to make a movie, I think, about dinosaurs driving monster trucks.
I can't wait. Hopefully that will be a summer project.
Yeah.
Tiny. So looking back, is there anything else you want to share that you're proud of? You learned how to use email, right? And
Yes.
you've grown a lot.
Yeah. And don't forget all of the movie stardom.
And the movie stardom, right?
Very proud. Look, I'll tell you truthfully, Rabbi Ehrlich, celebrity is not everything it's cracked up to be. It's not, I'm glad for it, but it's really, I do it all for you, the fans.
We
all
really
of you.
appreciate that because every week we look forward to seeing you. It's going to be a long summer. So Bryce and Tate say they're very proud of being second grade graduates. Congratulations, Bryce and Tate. Mazel tov, we say. So guys, Kayla has a lot of beautiful emojis. Makes me hungry.
Well, maybe, Kayla, maybe you can teach me how to use emojis. I want to learn to use dinosaur emojis.
That comes right after
Stomp.
the Noel lesson. So, Diney, but because in a moment, we have to light candles, which I know you love, and ultimately, after we sip some wine, it leads to challah, and I know you can't wait for that. And we've got a couple of songs that we want to sing with everyone. But before that, I want to ask what you're looking forward to this summer, right? We looked back at how proud we are. What are we looking forward to? You're going to go with your friends.
Let's all write about that in the chat box, okay? Let's all say things we're looking forward to. I'm looking forward to learning to send dinosaur emojis by email. Yeah, that will be fun.
Nice. And Kayla, you are an expert at that. Is anyone else looking forward to something special this summer? Maybe going to the beach, maybe looking for rainbows. I saw a rainbow the other day after it rained.
Nice.
What else?
You know what I'm looking forward to, Rabbi?
Zoe's
Holla!
bike. Yay, Zoe. Do you have a bike, Diney?
No, not yet.
You hang out with...
One day I'll learn to ride a bike.
Okay.
I really want to learn to ride a unicycle,
That is going to be something.
That would be cool.
Film that. That would be amazing.
Monster trucks and unicycles. That will be my big summer project.
It's a big theme. Yeah. Anyone have some projects they're looking forward to? Maybe arts and crafts, maybe writing letters, maybe visiting with people they love?
There's so many, there's a lot of things we can't do this summer, but there's more things we can do, Rabbi. I'm excited.
For us?
But there's can I say one thing about the summer that might make me a little sad?
Yes.
I might miss you a little.
Aw, Tiny,
Will you write to me?
absolutely I'll write to you. But you know what, Tiny? I won't miss you the same way because I am going to, every time I light the Shabbat candles, I'm going to think of you. And when I sip the wine and when I eat challah, it's going to be like you're right here next to me. That's how much you're part of my life. Hey, so
Well, why don't we go ahead and light the candles, and then we can see, we can sing with the time that we have left after that. What do you think, Rabbi?
I love that. I want to also say that Harry says he's looking forward to when he can visit family after COVID. And David's looking forward to a weekend of family camp at Seneca Lake. That's going to be awesome.
Ooh, that sounds beautiful.
Are we lighting candles or are we singing?
Why don't we do the blessings now? And then that way we won't have to feel rushed to do them, and we can sing for the time that we have left after that.
Guys, can you see the candles?
He's pretty smart. He should be an educator or something.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks, Tidy.
There you go. It's one of those, what do they teach you? Okay, only adults touch matches, right? We're going to light them, and then we're going to bring Shabbat close. We say 3 times, come Shabbat. Some people cover their eyes and some don't. Come Shabbat. And it ends Lahadlik Ner Shel Shabbat. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam. Asher Kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Open your eyes. There are the candles. It's now Shabbat. Blow Shabbat kisses to people you love.
But don't blow out the candles.
No, don't blow out the candles.
You know, Rabbi, I just thought of something. I learned more of the blessings for Shabbat from practicing with you.
I love having you do that. Would you help me with the blessing over wine?
Well, you start, okay?
And it ends Borei Peri Hagafen. If you don't have an actual cup, just hold up your hands, guys. Fill it with grape juice. Doop, 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 doop. Okay? We're going to end Borei Peri Hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei Peri Hagafen. L'chaim.
L'chaim. To life. Amen. Oh, glug, 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 glug.
Hey, just
Thank
a little. You're welcome. And this one is your favorite. It is challah.
Yes! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. And guys, you can say Amen.
Amen. That means me too. That means feed me challah. Oh, there it is. Oh, nom, 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 nom. Oh, nom. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
A dinosaur piece.
Thank you. I could eat a whole challah probably.
I think you're not alone in that. We all love challah.
Right. It's like a Ben and Jerry's, right? You know, just eat all.
Yeah, it's good. It's better than ice cream.
You know, maybe Ben and Jerry's should make challah flavored ice cream.
You're a genius.
It's your idea. It's your idea. Okay, guys.
That's it. That's the summer project. Sam?
Okay. You know, apparently you can make ice cream at home. I just don't know how to make it challah flavored.
We're going to think about that one.
You know, when I do the Shabbat blessings with the two of you, Dinosaur, Rabbi, and all of you, it kind of gives me a Shabbat feeling all over, you know. I mean, I'm wondering if maybe we want to move a little bit and sing a little bit about our Shabbat feeling.
And how about with our parents?
Oh, I love that idea. I get that Shabbat feeling. It's like we should have a thank you parent dance party, don't you think?
Yes, let's do that.
Okay, here, I've got my ukulele. I'm gonna get up and dance. This is my let's Thank you, parents. We got that Shabbat feeling with my folks. How's that? I've got that Shabbat feeling with my folks. With my folks. Yeah, with my folks. I've got that Shabbat feeling with my folks. Oh, Shabbat long. I love with my friends. We can blow kisses while we dance. I've got that Shabbat feeling with my friends. With my friends. With my friends. I've got that Shabbat feeling with my friends. Oh, Shabbat long. And then sometimes you just got to shake it below the waist because you got that Shabbat feeling in your tush. Let's do it. I've got that Shabbat feeling in my tush. In my tush. In my tush. I've got that Shabbat feeling in my tush. Oh, Shabbat long. All right, do any of you have a place where you're feeling Shabbat that we could all sing about? Anyone want to put it into the chat box? Oh, I see some of you are right there ready to go. All right, I've got a silly one if you're ready to do it with me while you're typing. I've got that Shabbat feeling in my tongue. You ready to try it with me? Here we go. That feeling in that tongue, in that tongue, in that tongue, that feeling in that tongue. All right, I think I saw a foot. Is that right? Okay, try and do this one hopping on one foot if you can, okay? On one foot. Here we go. I got that Shabbat feeling in my foot. In my foot. Wow, it's hard. In my foot. I got that Shabbat feeling in my foot. All Shabbat long. All right, last one. I've got that Shabbat feeling all over me. 1, 2, 3. I've got that Shabbat feeling all over me. All over me. All over me. I've got that Shabbat feeling all over me. All Shabbat long.
Nothing
Wow.
like that Shabbat feeling song. That is fantastic.
I feel like every time we want to say thank you to people, we should do a dance party for them to say thank you. Just like, thank you for being a good helper. Thank you for being a good parent. Thanks for being a good friend. You get a dance.
You're on. That works for me. I think that's great. So, Salt, do we have time for one more song, or should we just bless?
Well, I think we have time for an I Love You song, and then we'll bless. That's okay. I like to sing this one to the dinosaur. It's a little bit silly. There's a funny hand motion that looks like this. It's kind of like you've been making like a dinosaur nodding. It goes like this. We say a silly word, skinamarink. All right, you ready to try it with me? Here we go. It goes like this. Oh, skinamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skinamarink-a-doo. I love you. Skinamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skinamarink-a-doo. I love you. And then this is like the sun setting. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Oh, skinamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skinamarink-a-doo. Good dancing. I love you. Let's do it one more time to each other. Skinamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skinamarink-a-doo. I love you. That looks great. Wow. Skinamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skinamarink-a-doo. I love you. That's fantastic. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Oh, skin-a-marink-a-dink-a-dink, skin-a-marink-a-doo. I love you. That's the greatest. You folks are amazing. What great singing.
We are so happy to learn a new old song, right? It's not a new
yeah.
but it's new to us, and it's really, really sweet. So guys, you can take that into the summer and sing it all the time to people that you love. And when you do, you have to think of Mr. Kaiserman and also of our Shabbat dinosaur.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready for our blessing.
Okay, you're ready for the blessing?
Yeah.
Adults and children get together and look at each other and say these words after me. I love you for who you are.
I love you for who you are.
And for who you are yet to be.
And for who you are yet to be.
And big hugs and kisses, whatever you can do. I love you. That's what you want to say. That goes for the bunny and all the little stuffies and every single kid on this link. We are so happy you're here, and we want to wish you a wonderful, wonderful summer. During the summer, if you miss the Shabbat dinosaur, don't forget his email. Don't use AOL. Use the Gmail, because that's the private link.
That's right. The Shabbat dinosaur at EmanuelNYC.org, or you could send it to the dinosaur's home address at gmail.com if you'd like.
Yeah.
And Rabbi, right after our farewell song, we're going to have Emanu-El Shabbat on demand. We're going to be screening some videos, including a video made by some of the kids in the Temple Emanu-El Religious School, the story of Honi the Circle Maker. So folks, if you can, stick around. We hope you'll enjoy us. My friend Ethel is going to be helping to lead that with us.
Is she here already?
She usually comes pretty promptly. She might be here. Well, let's sing our farewell song, and then that usually gets Ethel up and running. So here we go. This is our Shalom Chaverim. Thanks for joining us for welcoming in Shabbat over the summer. We'll be, taking a little bit of vacation from this, but you can always play this back on Facebook or on our Emanu-El page if you want to do this again with us. So we say, Shalom Chaverim, Shalom Chaverim, Shalom, Shalom, Lehitraot, Lehitraot, Shalom, Shalom. And so we say, peace out, my friend, peace out. My friends, peace out, till we meet again, till we meet again. Peace out, peace out, shalom. Shabbat shalom, everyone. It's great to see you here. Great
Shabbat
to spend time with you.
Shabbat shalom, Ethel.
Hello.
You're just in time to say lehitraot to the Shabbat dinosaur. Who's
The Shabbat dinosaur. I love that dinosaur. Very special dinosaur, the Shabbat dinosaur.
Yeah. You know he speaks Hebrew, right? So you could say lehitraot to him. Or
Lehitraot. Till we meet again, Shabbat dinosaur.
Where is that Shabbat dinosaur?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
I'm still here.
Oh,
I'm still here.
hello.
I never go far because there's no room in this apartment. You can't go anywhere. That's right. It's not like Jurassic World. It's more like Jurassic Room.
Jurassic Room.
Yeah.
Are you a dinosaur from the Jurassic era?
Yes. Well, Shabbat was all the way back at the very beginning, Megan Sass.
Well, yes.
I mean, Ethel.
Yeah.
You're Ethel, right?
First of all, my name is Ethel, but second of all,
I get confused. You look like my friend Megan, who I was talking to earlier.
what a coincidence.
Have people told you that before?
I hear it a lot, but you know, there were many eras that the dinosaurs lived in. The Triassic, the Jurassic. There's many eras.
Were you there?
No.
I can't really tell you. Humans all look about the same age to me.
Okay, that's fair, but yeah, no, there's no humans that are still alive.
Like, I can't tell. I see all these people on this Zoom. You could be 40, you could be 80. I don't know. It's hard to tell. You all look very. When you get to be 45 million, like I am, it's very hard to tell.
Yes, I've been around a long time, but not quite as long as you. Humans have not been on the earth as long as. Well, there really aren't any dinosaurs left on the earth except you, I guess.
Yeah. Well, Ethel, it's great to see you. Rachel, do you want to jump in?
I was going to say birds are technically dinosaurs, I learned. And then we do still have birds.
Yes. You need to think about this before you eat chicken. I was telling people this before.
Yes.
Because you're eating my family. That's why I'm a vegetarian, people. No chickens.
No chickens. Chickens are descendants.
This banter is hilarious, and it's good to have you here, Dinosaur. But I'm wondering if people might want to watch our first video, because we got a pretty fun video. This is we've been singing a lot of like how good it is to be together, and we've got this lovely version of it that comes to us from Israel. That's a version of Hine Matov, how good it is to be together. And I thought it would be maybe a nice thing for us to watch. What do you think, Ethel? You've been doing
I'm not the dinosaur, but I would love to see this. Yes.
All right, so this is called Shevet Achim V'Achayot, the tribe of brothers and sisters. Let's give it a listen.
70 שנה במכונית, אני נוסע ומביט על מה היה ומה נהיה, ואיך נפשי עוד הומיע מהמצדה של הסליחות, ירושלים בסליחות, מחוף כנרת ואכסים, מהמסיבות של תל אביב, אבי חלם והתפלל לחיות בארץ ישראל. היום ילדי אותי שואל מה הסיפור של ישראל. כאן זה בית, כאן זה לב, ואותך אני לא עוזב. אבותינו שורשים ואנחנו הפרחים המנגינות. שבט אחים ואחיות, אותה שכונה, אותו רחוב, תרי סרבנים של יעקב, אוספים ביחד נדודים בתוך תרמיל געגועים. אדם ונוף מולדתו, חורת קווים בכף ידו, בין התפילות לנדרים, ריחות ברדס של הדרים, ובעיניה של אמי תמיד אמצא את מקומי, על הגיטרה מתנגן ניגון עתיק שמחבר. כאן זה בית, כאן זה לב, ואותך אני לא עוזב. אבותינו שורשים ואנחנו הפרחים המנגינות. שבט אחים ואחיות, מבראשית הכל תפור, טלאים טלאים של הסיפור, כמו שתי מילים להתחבר בחוט זהב של משורר. אני מכאן, אני
ואותך אני לא עוזב. אבותינו השורשים ואנחנו הפרחים, המנגינות, שבט אחים ואחיות.
Yeah, I was a lot of singers. Did you recognize, Rachel? It looked like you maybe recognized some of those folks. You knew some of them. Some of them even appeared at Temple Emanu-El this past year at the Strikers.
Yeah. Who's who? People who were around for a long time.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
nice. What was the
I put the translation into the chat box because I realized that the subtitles weren't up in English, and I wasn't sure how much the Hebrew subtitles was helpful for everybody. Ethel, was that good for you? The Hebrew subtitles? Are you?
Appreciated the English translation as well. It's funny. I do. You know me. I like to fact check things, and I noticed in the song there's a line about the ancient guitar playing. And I just want to point out that just like the country of Israel, which is a relatively new country, the guitar is actually a relatively new instrument. It actually has not been around for thousands of years.
Oh, interesting.
There are other string instruments, but yes, you see me with my guitar, but that's only because I've been around a long time. There was not a guitar hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
You picked up the guitar relatively recently.
Well, yeah. I mean, recently for me, yes. Because I've been around so long, but it's actually a fairly new instrument. So just a fun factoid to throw out there. Another fun factoid, guitar is the same word you might notice in both Anglit, the Ivrit. It's the same in English and in Hebrew, guitar versus guitar.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Wow.
Listen to that.
But it's like banana in Hebrew is banana.
Yeah. There's some words that just, they're the same.
That's great. That's great to know.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Ethel, let me ask you something. You're a fan of the stage, are you not? Of Broadway?
Of Broadway. Oh, I think I know what video you're about to show.
Because I was very surprised with this. Some people, they like pull off surprises at a wedding.
Yes.
Like they'll do something nice for their spouse.
Yes.
So I don't know if you're familiar with Lin-Manuel Miranda.
You know what? He's actually one of my neighbors.
Up where you live in Washington Heights.
Washington Heights.
There you go.
It's like a block away or something. I've never seen him, but I hear tell he lives up there.
Oh no! I mean, we've seen him around. When we went to see Little Shop of Horrors, he was pretty much sitting in the row behind us, and it was
this
very
on
different.
Broadway?
Yeah, well, off Broadway.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
don't know which production that was. The last one I remember was with Hunter Foster, but that was years ago.
No, this was this past year. This was pretty recent. Anyway, I digress. So this is like from Lin-Manuel's wedding. This was something that he organized as a surprise for his wife. His wife is Jewish, and I think that you might even recognize this melody, and I think you might enjoy it.
I think I do.
And I want to thank you all for being here, all our friends and family. And I know, Lynn, you're not expecting this, but I think you can help me toast all our friends and family. So please come up and join me. Come on, don't be shy. You've been here before. You've been here before. Oh, how should I start? Well, we all want money, so here's to our prosperity.
To our health and happiness.
And most importantly, to life, L'chaim, 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 to life. Here's to the father I tried to be.
Here's to my bride to be. Drink L'chaim, to life, L'chaim. L'chaim, L'chaim, to life. Life has a way of confusing us,
Blessing and bruising us.
Drink L'chaim to life. God would like us to be joyful even when our hearts lie panting on the floor.
How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for?
To life, L'chaim.
Vanessa, my daughter.
My wife! Something to think about.
Something to drink about.
Drink l'chaim to life. Rep Danny, Rep Sarah, drinks for everyone.
What's the occasion?
I'm picking myself a bride.
Who's it to be?
Frank's daughter, Vanessa.
Mazel tov to Emanu-El to Frankie. Vanessa, your daughter.
My wife.
May all your futures be pleasant ones, much like our present ones.
Drink l'chaim to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim to life.
It takes a wedding to make us say, let's live another day.
Drink l'chaim to life.
Raise a glass and sip a drop of schnapps in honor of the great good luck that favors you. We know that when good fortune favors two, such men centuries and we deserve it too.
To us and our good fortune.
Be happy, be healthy, long life. And if our good fortune never comes, it's to whatever comes. Drink the higher to life.
Sava Shastarovia. Heaven bless you both, Nastarovia. To your health and may we live
Together in peace.
Sava Nastarovia. Heaven bless you both, Nastarovia. To your health and may we live together in peace.
May you both be favored with your voice. May you live to see 1,000 races to rejoice.
We'll raise a glass and sip a drop of schnapps in honor of the great good luck that favors you. We know that when good fortune favors two, such men centuries and we deserve it too. To us and our good fortune, be happy, be healthy, long life. And if our good fortune never comes, it's to whatever comes. Drink l'chaim to life.
Ethel, can I ask? Did you ever get married yourself? Have you ever been married?
A few times. But it's just me now.
Just you on your own?
Just
What-
me
what-
and Sterling. Yes.
What, were your weddings anything like that? Was that reminiscent for you?
No, I got married before the hit Broadway musical Fiddler on the Roof. And
It was still like Fiddler on the Porch in those days.
well, or on the top of the Mishkan, sure.
I see. Right. It was a long time ago.
I'm around before fiddles were even invented,
Fiddles, guitars.
And Fiddler on the Roof takes place. I think that the language they're speaking is it's a Slavic language, it's a Russian. Is that what they're speaking?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Ashkenazi tradition. That's about Ashkenazi Jews, which are from Eastern Europe. But as you know, I guess I would be considered Mizrahi because I'm from, the land, Be'eretz Israel, Palestine, Canaan, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, sure.
From Middle East. So I have a different heritage. But I think, as we noted, I don't know that Lynn and Vanessa are Jewish, but they can still appreciate that musical, and incorporate that culture, which is, I think, a beautiful thing.
That sounds right. Did you see it when it was on Broadway recently in Yiddish?
I did not. I would love to have. Honestly, watching these videos today in particular, I miss going outside.
Well, Ethel,
I miss going outside and being around people, honestly.
Well, Ethel, I have something that may make you feel better, because we have a theatrical presentation for you.
Oh, okay.
By Temple Emanu-El Religious School students.
Wow.
We're very excited about this. It was put together by students in the Temple Emanu-El Religious School. They started it, and
this is a story
Sam kind of put.
I know this guy, right? This is my old buddy Honey.
Yeah. Oh, did you know Honey?
I mean, we go way back. It's been a while, but sure, I know a lot of people.
Well, are you a bit of a circle maker yourself, perhaps?
Not always a perfect circle, more of an ovular shape. And if I try to make a circle, Sterling probably comes and messes it up. So
I understand. All right. Well, Sam, this is our premiere of our new with special effects added version of the story of Honey and the Honey the Circle Maker and the carob tree.
A long, long time ago, back in the days of the Maccabees, there lived in the land of Israel a very wise man named Honey the Circle Maker. Honey was famous in those days because he knew the special prayers that no one else knew. But despite being so wise, Honey was also extraordinarily impatient and surprisingly selfish. One time, when it was the time of the rainy season, no rain fell. The ground was too hard for planting. The crops began to dry out. Everyone began to worry. So they went to Honey the Circle Maker and said,
"Please, Mr. Circle Maker, talk to God, ask to make it rain."
"Why?"
"If there's no rain, how will we grow our food?"
I have plenty of food in my cabinet.
"Honey, for once think about someone else."
"All right, fine." So Honey and the Circle Maker drew a big circle on the ground with a piece of chalk. And Honey stood in the center and said,
"God, I will not move from this circle until you make it rain."
And nothing happened. So Honey shouted,
"God, maybe you didn't hear me. It is me, Honey the Circle Maker. These people need rain, a rain of blessing, to soften the earth and bring food to the hungry. I know you are just and compassionate, and I'm not moving from this circle until you make it rain."
And then there was thunder and lightning, and it fell from the skies in a tremendous downpour, and all the people cheered.
"Hooray for Honey the Circle Maker!"
And they all ran off to tend to their crops and plant their vegetables.
I'm soaking wet, and a big prayer like that really makes me hungry.
And he set off down the road looking for something to eat. As he was walking, he came upon an elderly woman who was planting a carob tree.
"Excuse me, what kind of tree are you planting?"
"It is a carob tree." "Do you know what carob is? It's supposed to taste like chocolate, but it doesn't. But they didn't have any chocolate in ancient Israel. Anyways, Honey said to the elderly woman,
"Carob, huh? Well, not to be rude. Carob, huh? How long does that tree to bear fruit?"
Got it? Well, it will take 70 years.
70 years? I mean, not to be rude or anything, but you're not exactly a youngster. Are you certain you will live another 70 years to eat the fruit of this tree?"
Perhaps not. However, when I was born into this world, I found many beautiful carob trees planted by those who came before me. And just as my ancestors planted trees for me, I'm planting trees for my children and grandchildren so they will have carob to eat.
70 years. Just the thought of it makes me sleepy.
and Honey lay down on the ground next to the carob tree. And Honey fell fast asleep. He fell into a deep, deep sleep. In fact, he slept for so long that Honey slept for 70 years. And when Honey woke up, he had grown a big, long beard. And Honey looked up and saw another elderly woman gathering fruit from the carob tree.
Are you the same woman who planted this tree?
No, I am that you must. No, that was my grandmother.
Wow, I must have been asleep for 70 years. That was some schluff.
Here, have some carob. And for the rest of his days, Honey the Circle Maker helped plant carob trees so that all the children and grandchildren would have plenty to eat. And if you go to the north of Israel today, you can see those carob trees. And all the parents and grandparents told this story to their children and grandchildren. And now we're telling this story to you so you can tell it to your children and your grandchildren. And remind them of what Honey learned. That the way we show we are thankful to those who came before us is to make things better for those who come after us.
Absolutely amazing. So we want to ask you, after that incredible theater, what seeds are you planting that may not bear fruit for many, many years to come?
Ethel, what do you think? Was it worth it? Like a trip to the theater for you?
I mean, look, nothing is the same as live theater. But that was very special, especially because I saw so many faces that I know. And I think it really ends on a very good question. You know, I would love to hear some answers from some of our friends that are here that maybe have an answer to the question.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so I mean, as we get, I'm Daniel. I can see that you can't hear us, but I don't know how to tell you that we see that. I've been texting you. By the way, if you want to watch any of these videos that we've created at Emanu-El by our students, any of the songs we've shown the past few weeks or videos by Ethel, you can go on to our YouTube channel. I just put the link in the chat box there, and you can see all of our videos, including this one on YouTube. So the question that I guess we're going to ask for all of you to bring our Emanu-El Shabbat on Demand almost to a close here. We'll maybe have time for a 30-second video on the way out. What seeds are you planting for the future that might not, things that might not bear fruit for a long time?
You can type your answers into the chat or you could unmute yourselves.
I think people can unmute themselves. Sam, we'll finish with that that video that is the social distancing video.
Speaking of social distancing, I think it's very hard on the day-to-day to think about, planting the seeds of health, right?
Yeah.
Like being healthy is a lifelong process, and sometimes you can't do exactly what you want to do. So like right now, I have to stay inside a lot, and I hope other people are staying inside to help protect. Because what we're going to see in this video is how and honestly, 6 feet is like the bare minimum. Some people have said it's as much as 12, and you really don't want to be around people as much as possible. And honestly, for people like me that have weaker immune systems that are more vulnerable, I really appreciate the people that are wearing masks and staying in. And it's like, we're not going to see the payoff tomorrow, but it may take a while for the virus to go away or us to have a vaccine. But the people working on that vaccine, they're doing a little bit every day, even though it may not, the seeds they're planting on any given day may not pay off for a while. And we do every day we stay inside is making it so that there are more people that are healthy when we come out of this.
Yes, that's a great point, that we're like kind of planting seeds for a better future.
Yeah,
we can hear you now, Daniel?
Yeah, I couldn't hear what you were asking.
Oh, I'm sorry that you missed it. Well, you could. I'll send you by email also the link to the YouTube video directly.
Yeah, it said 404 not found when I went.
Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so I know Rob is about to take us off of Facebook. Rob, I want to thank you, and I want to thank everybody who's joined us via the live stream today, joined us on Facebook or on our broadcast, or if you're watching this after we originally broadcasted, thanks for watching us on reruns. We're taking a hiatus over the summer now. We're not going to be broadcasting over the next several months. We should be back, back in the fall to bring on in the new year. But I want to thank Ethel and Sterling and Rachel for helping us to lead today's show, and also for Sam for running the tech. In our last 30 seconds, this is a little video to show you just how important it is to make sure that we stay a little bit apart from each other, as much as we want to be right next to each other, like Ethel is with her cat Sterling. We got to make sure that when we're seeing our friends, we're staying just a little bit distant from each other, 6 feet apart. So Sam, let's run this one final video.
Uh-oh. Oh. Look at that. Yeah. There's that space, and then the people don't have to get sick. Okay.
That's right. It's hard to do. It's hard to keep your mask on. It's hard to stay away from your friends when you're playing with them. But really, this summer, we're all going to be extra careful. We're all going to take just a little bit of time to make a little sacrifice, give up something that we really want, because we want to have next fall and next winter be, really everybody healthy and everybody safe.
Sometimes you got to give up a little bit of what you want to make sure that other people have what they need. So it's like, maybe you're uncomfortable, but we want to make sure that other people are safe. We want to make sure that we're safe.
That's right. Yeah. All right. I want to say goodbye to everybody who joined us over Facebook and over the live stream. Rob, thank you so much for broadcasting. And for those of you who are joining us via the Zoom, we're going to unmute everybody so that you can. Thanks, Rob. It was great to see you. We're going to unmute everybody so that we can all wish each other a Shabbat Shalom and say farewell.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Have a good summer.
I'm Batman.
I see that. That's great. Bunny Batman. That's great. Daniel, Karen, I'll send you the YouTube link, the direct link, okay? So you can watch that video.
Thank you.
Sorry about the tech.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Sage, I just see the very top of your head, Sage, but it's good to know you're there.
Hey, Sage.
Oh my God. Now, Daddy.
Hi, Liz. It's good to see you too.
Yeah, you probably see her a lot, though.
I might even be able to.
You're from
Dramatic headshot there, Liz.
You